What's going on, Fooch Nation? I'm back again. So I'm gonna make another video similar to the one I did last week. So last week I went over, creating a website from scratch with AI, but I got a lot of comments saying that I should explain myself with a little more detail for the beginner, and I totally agree. So in this video, we're gonna hop over into my computer in a little bit, and I'm gonna take on, registering the domain, setting up hosting on the domain, installing WordPress with a one-click install, then installing the AI theme on the website, and then doing the other stuff like the content, images, logo. And we're going to go through it again, but we're going to go through it, I'm going to explain myself a little bit more for the beginner because last week's video is more detailed, oriented for the seasoned digital marketer, but I want to help everybody. So let's jump over into my computer and let's go get it. Yeah. Now. All right, thank you for jumping into my computer. So, I use dreamhost.com to register and host my websites. So, when you want to get a website, first thing you're going to need is a name. Then, after you get the name, you need a place to host it. Some people do it in two different places, like you could use GoDaddy as a register and DreamHost as a host, or vice versa, or you can just use one register and host in the same company. So when you're going to get a domain, you're going to log in to DreamHost and you're going to pick, mydomain.com, and you're going to pretty much register it, add it, register it. After the domain is registered, what you're going to do is you're going to see a list of the domains that you own here. Here is where you are going to add it to your WordPress hosting account. So for instance, let's say I want to add a domain to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the websites, manage websites, and then I'm going to find the domain on the list like so. Let me see, let me find one that I don't have hosting set up yet. Like this one. So it'll look similar to this where it says DNS only. So what you're going to do is you're going to click manage and then you're going to add hosting to it. You are going to need a hosting plan, obviously. You can get the shared one or you can get a VPS. It's up to you. It just of your preference. So I have two. I have a VPS and I also have a shared one. The shared one you could put many domains on it. A VPS you only put a few, but it'll run a little bit faster than the shared one. The shared one is basically you put a whole bunch of domains on one IP address. It's not really ideal. So that's why on important domains, I put a VPS with a different IP address. So then once you do that, you're going to obviously select the one you want and then set up website. And then after it's loaded, what you're going to do is you're going to go into the left sidebar, which is WordPress, and you're going to install WordPress on it. WordPress is a CMS type dashboard, and it's pretty convenient. You to set up websites. There's many different templates on it. There's many different capabilities of it. You can use it for any type of website. Back in the day, it was used mostly as a blog type website. Like there's two. There's a WordPress.com and a WordPress.org. So you can use it like as a blog, like I'm saying, but .org is the way to go if you want to host it on your website, like so. So this does all that for you. Back in the day, you had to do it manually. This is like a one-click install type of deal. So after you're going to pick the domain you want, we're going to do it on a window company that I want to set up a website for. So I'm going to find the domain that I want. And then let's see. Okay. I'm going to click it and I'm going to click install. So now after I click install, I'm going to get an email alert and I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so now you're going to get an email like so, and you're going to have to set up a password. And so all you need to do is just click the link and you set up a password for your website for access. So now you're going to set up your password and you're going to click save. Then you can log into it as you see here. This is the login screen. So now we have WordPress set up on our website. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So there's a front end and a back end to the website. So the front end right now, let me clear some of this out. It looks like this. It's a basic website. You have to customize it. It's basically set up as a blog. So then the back end is where you control things like your plugins, your pages, your posts. So the thing with pages is the page is pretty self-explanatory. It's a page on your website, like an about page, a contact page, a service page, something like that that's static that stays there. A post is if you have a blog and you want to make articles, it'll have like the date. So if you want to make a blog post about whatever type of news, like let's say I want to make a blog post about like, the 10 different types of window treatments you can use or whatever. So 10 different window treatment ideas, whatever, something like that. The content will go here. You're going to click publish. And then after it's published, you're going to be able to see it. So right now, this is what it looks like. Very basic, very basic. We also have, this is what the page looks like. But we're going to change all this. We're going to put a really good eye-catching template theme on this related to Windows. So I'm going to show you now how to set that up completely non-code, no code needed with the help of some AI. So we're going to jump back into our Dreamhost, not our Dreamhost, our WordPress dashboard right now. And we're going to go over to Appearance, Starter Templates. And then when we click Templates, we're going to choose how we want to build it. So I really recommend using Elementor. Elementor is a front end editor where it's super easy to use. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. After that, these are the type of layouts that we can use. I'm going to look for something with Windows. I don't know. Maybe it'll be in cleaning. Let's see. Here's a window one, it looks like. Let's double check. So yeah, right now I'm just looking for a really good related theme for it. Let's take a look. The right windows and door for you. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna pick this one. So when you click this screen is gonna pop up. So we're gonna have to make some changes after we install this on the website. Obviously, we're gonna have a lot of sample content that we're gonna take out. You're gonna have to add your logo, but you could do that after. Obviously, you're probably not gonna have a logo right now when you're about to start the site. So we're gonna click skip and continue. We could change the colors before they install. I kind of like these, maybe a little brighter, too bright, too blue. This one's for me. Okay. We could change this to the font. Let's see. Let's go with the Montserrat font. And then we're going to click continue. And then it's going to say we're almost there. Please clear, blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to let that bad boy install right now. So now we're going to wait a few minutes. Typically, this takes about 2 minutes or less. So I'm going to come back once it's finished. I'm not going to make you guys wait here. Okay, so now that the website just finished, it actually took 1.34 minutes to build. So then after you do this, you can click this button to see your website right now. So wow, look at this. This looks pretty amazing. Much better than the one, where is it? Much better than this, correct? Am I right or not? Like this looks like phenomenal compared to that. So what's great about this is all these pictures we can use. They're not there's no copyright on them. Restrictions, I mean. So all we need to do is just swap out some content, which we're going to do in a few, and we're going to figure out what type of services that we want. So when I look to buy a domain, I look in expired domains first. So expired domains are domains that people had at one point. There's some history on them, and then for whatever reason, they're dropped. Like, they don't renew them. So the thing is, I try to find really good ones that have value. And to do that, simply go to deleted domains, and I'm going to apply some filters to this. I'm going to check within the last 24 hours. I'm going to put like some keywords that I'm interested in. There's some settings that I check that, like I don't want numbers in the domain. I don't want hyphens. I want to make sure that it's only .coms or .orgs. They seem to rank better. And then I also filter by that. And you can't click that and it'll tell you if they're available or not. I leave that unchecked because I want to see what people register also. So then what I do now is I click it and then I just look at the list. So in this, on the left, we have websites that are mostly available for registration. On the right, it tells you obviously if they're available or if they're registered. And so I'm just going to go over briefly on the key metrics that I like to use when I'm trying to find a domain. I like to see if it has trust flow first. It's not a red flag if it doesn't, but typically these are ones that have been around longer and they have some kind of weight with Google where Google gives it some kind of like more authority than like another website that has zero. After that, I kind of look at srusk. So srusk is the number of keywords that are currently in Google in the top 20. So it tells me that there's 21 keywords that it's ranking for that's in already in Google and it's ranking for it. So when I see this, my eyes light up. I go to the domain. I don't know if it's a good domain or not. So then there's ways that you can use to check all of this. So I use let me see if I can find it. I use this as a keyword tool, SEO tool. It tells me like SEO data, like keywords and things like that. So we're gonna log into this. I'm gonna show you real quick on how I do all this. So I'm gonna go over here to the traffic estimation, and all I need to do is put in the website here, and I'm going to click search, and it's gonna tell me all the keywords that are ranking on Google. So then I scroll down a little bit to here. So here is where I look and I see this is not what I want. So this is for wiener dog harnesses and things like that. Weenie in the window. So it's not one that I would use unless I'm into dog harnesses. So then, this is like a kind of a check. So then let's check out the next one. Window replacement TOC. There's no keywords here. Without windows, that doesn't look like a good one. So this is what I'll do. This is with like the course of one day. Windows in Denver. Let's check if there's any history on that. Probably not because it's already telling me it's 0. You never know though, sometimes it's off. So it's always good to check, but yeah, it's usually right, usually. So then yeah, I'm just gonna check one more. Let's look at this. So you could do this with any type of business. Any type of business that you want to promote, you can do this with. You can also do it with um, other websites too where you don't see this. You could just use this as a keyword tool as well to get ideas with keyword research. And then let's say I click something like that, it's going to give me some keywords, some content ideas on how difficult it is to rank, and some other keywords. And then you could find out if any of these are relevant for you. So you could see if any of these are available, like window installation cost Toronto, blah, 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 window installation near me. So like what you can do is see if like this is available to register on DreamHost. So like let's say you go to domain names, manage registrations, and let's say you really like that one, that name, and then you just want to see if it's available because there's, if you look, there's 3,600 monthly searches for just this keyword. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to go see if it's available to get here. Oops, I put the spaces. I think it doesn't make a difference. I think it's smart enough to know if you have spaces, it's probably taken. So see, this one's not available. However, it tells you if there's other ones available. So you can do it that way as well. There's two ways. You could do it like that, or you could look at ones that are expired already, and just to get an idea. So the SG is something also that I look at. SG tells me kind of like what the search volume is here in the volume. SG tells me the same thing here. So this tells me that there's 2,900 searches a month for this domain Windows file. This is not something that's relevant to me. But then also there's this one, charlestonwindowreplacement.com, gets 320 searches a month. There's no keywords for it, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. So this one would be very easy to get and to rank for the exact match keyword. An exact match keyword is something that it's a keyword like Charleston window replacement is a keyword, and it's the same exact name as the domain. That's why they call it an exact match. So it still works. It's still a strategy that works. And this is probably something that I would pick up if I'm, buying domains. But I already have one, so I'm not going to pick that one up just yet. So that's a strategy that I use to find websites available to register and things like that. So now let's jump back into the website. All right, guys, welcome, 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 welcome to my computer system. So now we're going to jump right in and I'm going to show you how to make some edits on this bad boy. So the first thing you're going to do is, like, let's say you got logged out of your WordPress. What you're going to have to do is you're going to log in. But like, let's say you forgot your password. So they should have this one-click install thing here where, I'm sorry, not one-click install, one-click login. So first we're going to find the domain that we want to log into the WordPress for. As you can see, you see this icon right here. It says WordPress. You're going to have to click that, drawn right there. And this is going to log you in directly to WordPress without even putting in a password. How awesome is that? So this is a very convenient thing with DreamHost. That's why I like using DreamHost for everything. Keep in mind though, if you get a lot of websites, you're going to want to use their VPS system, and the VPS system is going to help you control more websites. You could put different IP addresses because it's not good to have all your websites under one IP address also. It's not a bad thing, but like if it's, something that makes you money, you should want to get us, a good IP, fast IP, things like that. So, okay, we're logged in right here. So what we're going to do first is, since we put Elementor on the website, Elementor works like this, where you're going to click Edit with Elementor right here. And when you click it, you're going to see something really, really amazing. Watch this. No coding needed. Just click this continue thing. You can make all the adjustments WYSIWYG style. If you don't know what WYSIWYG style is, what you see is what you get. WYSIWYG. That's what a WYSIWYG is. You're not from the 90s if you don't know what WYSIWYG means. So here you go. Let's say the best So we could change it the best. So I'm gonna do Brooklyn because I'm from Brooklyn. I mean, I don't live in Brooklyn anymore. I live in Queens, but I'm from Brooklyn. So this is gonna be for our Brooklyn window company. So the best window company. I don't know if that's too long. That's too long. Best window company. Or forget about best. We could do that's better. Brooklyn Window Company. Okay. So we're going to make this a H1 tag. H1 tags are very important. They're the first main tag on your website. You want it to have it as a H1. It's just like an unwritten rule, or it may be a written where you're going to have your H1 first, then your H2, H3. You shouldn't have your H3 first before your H1. So every main section of content, you want to put a header tag. A header tag lets people know what it's about, what's the main topic of this. So that's why you're going to use them. So underneath that, we're going to do some content here. So I'm going to use my favorite plugin of them all, Fooch.ai. It helps me write content on the fly. So while that's loading, let me log into this. Okay. So now we're going to go to the AI chat. We're going to go to our SEO specialist. And this is basically running off ChatGPT's API, but they're programmed to be more of like a SEO specialist, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is going to help you rank on Google. So we have to keep certain things in mind when we do that. And then, so one of the things is we're going to make a chat over here, and then we're going to describe like our website. So I should I don't really like talking as I type because I mean you could probably read what I'm typing. I don't want to sound like a dictator, but so I'm putting in my information. So my company name's Devo Windows. We've been in business for 15 years. We service Brooklyn. I need some content on my website in different sections. So let's pull up this and let's look at the sections. So we have an about section, an estimate section, a service section. We're going to cut some of these out. We're going to make them strictly windows. This was windows and doors. I mean, we could do that. We could leave doors. It's not a big deal. We're going to need some sample testimonials if we don't have. We're going to need another section here. And then after that, that should be good for the main page, for the home page. So let me tell this chick what we need. I need some content for the about section, the service section, and some other testimonial section, and some general content info. Let that bad boy run. Clara's doing the work. Oh my God, look at that. All right, so what's really cool about these chat bots on Fooch.ai, so like I said, they're already programmed. So I'll just show you real quick. So if you want to do like something funny, you got this guy. If you want to do like something with a screenwriter type thing, a tech reviewer, travel, motivational. So you pick the one you want, what you want to write about. So usually I pick the SEO one if I'm writing about like content on my website. But let's say I'm doing a blog post about relationships. Boom, Samantha's my chick. Samantha's my girl. I'm going to go to Samantha. Yo, Samantha, write this post about relationships. My life coach, Robert Williams, same thing. If I want to do a finance post, boom, Robert Kawasaki. Oh my God, he's an OG legend. So all these people here are already programmed in ChatGPT's API plugged into Fooch with the knowledge to write about what I'm talking about, what I want to talk about. So you have many different ones. You have well over 20, probably 20 something. So you got, the pick of the litter here. You could pick like all you want. Many different topics. All right. So once this is generated, you can see here, boom. So I'm going to take this. Where am I going to put it? Right here. Let's see if that's too long. No, yeah, it's a little too long. Welcome. We're going to make it like that. We're going to put the borough here, Brooklyn. All right. We're going to put the other part here, as you can see. And then we're going to let me X this out. I don't like having too many things opened. As you can tell, I get a little ADHD going on. All right. Let's see what we can do. That might be too long. All right, let's shorten this up right now. So as you can see, I'm just generating content, putting it on the website. Obviously you can't keep the content that came with the website theme, but it's good. All right, so I'm going to keep that, X that out. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll show you. I don't like make an inquiry. That sounds European or whatever. Get a quote now. Like something like more catchy, Leave that. I'm going to show you a one-click trick on how to change the phone number all over. We're going to get into that when we're ready for that. I'm going to go over the about us part now. Let's do some stuff here. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to take it like this because I saw that it's yeah, I saw that it's two parts. So we're going to go like that. We're going to make this the H2. This, we're not going to make it H4. Let's just make it a P. P for paragraph, by the way. Size will be a little bit different. Okay. And then we're going to take this right here and we're going to edit that part right now. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay on this, but no need to fret. Sleep in absolute peace. Wake up to bright sunshine. I don't know if I want to keep that. All right, we're going to take some of the testimonials now. We could X that out. All right, so we need. All right. Oh, little typo going on. All right. So this was a company that it expired, so there's not really any info there. So we're gonna do some generic stuff for now. All right. We're gonna take out the quote. We don't need that, and we don't. Oops. So when you do this, when you make a mistake like I just made, we're gonna go Control Z. Boom. Love Control Z. All right, I'm gonna fix that. All right, that looks better. Let's get our other little testimonial from Sarah. Sarah was a good customer. She did some window replacements for us, and it worked out pretty good for her. Never mind. Okay. So here you could make your edits here, Sarah. You could do it two ways. The way I did it before this one and the way I'm doing it now, as you can see. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you prefer. Don't forget to keep updating it now and then. You don't have to upgrade this, but update this updates the page. So you want to save it and make it work. So we're going to update it like that. And then what do we got going on here? Morbi akuma sam ipsum velit nam nec. Okay, we're going to change that because that makes no sense. So we're going to get some content over here. All right, we're going to make that a H3 because we got the H1 up top, H2, H3. H2 is the about. We're going to make more content underneath right there. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. That's changed. Read more. So we're going to change these to the phone number. I like to calls are very important for any type of service-based business, like, whether you're a roofer, landscaper, plumber, electrician, like you want the call. Like you don't want the form or whatever is great and everything. Maybe it's a schedule, but if you want them to call, you get them on the hook and then, sell them. Boom. So let's take a look at that. All right, we're going to change this out next. I'm going to put that up here like so. I think that's nice and cute. Wake up to bright sunshine in Brooklyn, New York, where it's always sunny. That sounds amazing. All right, service section of yeah, keep updating as you keep going because like sometimes you may be distracted and forget, and so I like to keep updating. Let's go back to the services. Custom window replacement. All right, so we're gonna do I need two more. Window. So we got window installation, window repairs, and maintenance. Window replace. Did I get? I don't even know what I did. Did I get window replacements? Yeah. I'll make this window replacements, and then I'll make this window repairs right there. Matter of fact, since I already got the image there, I'll I'll do that. Oops. See, I screwed up. Okay. Control Z. Control Z. 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 Okay. Control Z. There we go. Nope. Nope. Okay. There we go, right? Okay, back to normal. Okay. Window repair. And then I'll change this to 1, 2, 3, 4 skylight installations. All right. So we're gonna have to change that. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the content here and I'm going to go like so, and I'm going to change it. When I change the content on the website, I don't like to do it like in this section here, as you can see. I like to make my edits here. So I hit the Control A on your, will depend on what you use, Command A or Control A. It just selects all the text in that box, and then I do a Control V and I put that in there like so. And I'm going to do the same for window repairs right here. Control A, Control V, like that. There you go. It updated. Let's do window replacement. There, there, there. Okay. Then let's do the window installations right there. Right there. Boom. All right. So that's done. We're going to update. So moving forward, though, as I move on and continue building this out, I'm going to have additional pages for window installation, window replacement. And then when they click that, it's going to go to the respective page right there, like so. Services. Yeah, that's what I wanted to change. I need 2 sentences about our great window services that we provide. There we go. Boom. She's on the ball today. Remind me to give her a raise. All right. So we're going to put this bad boy in like so. Boom. That looks amazing. All right. Happy customers. Okay. So that's all done. And the next step, I'm going to show you how to generate some images for this. So we're going to hop into my ChatGPT 4 situation. All right, guys. So now we're into my ChatGPT 4. All right. So I want some images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my website and I need an image for these. So I'm going to keep window replacements is okay. Window repairs is okay, but I'm going to need one for um, this one looks not good. So these two, skylight, of course, skylight. That's a picture of a storage unit, garage, or something. So okay, so I need a apple bump. I need an apple bump. We're gonna see what the sizes are first. All right, 380 by 254. I don't know what ratio that is. It's a little bit rectangular, I guess. Whatever. Let's go do it. Here. I need a. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. Um, I can't do it. All right. I need an image for a window replacement thumbnail that is rectangular. Okay. Oh, you can see it now. Okay. I need an image for a window replacement thumbnail that is rectangle. That is like an amazing description right there. All right, let this load. I don't know. This usually takes like under 30 seconds. So I'm also gonna actually, you know what? I have them already. Forget that. So what's good about these is they come with them. They come like I can't believe I just didn't see. Let's see what this makes though. All right. So sometimes this is horrible, like so. So yeah, we're not gonna use this. That's the problem with sometimes with Dolly or whatever. You got to be very specific. Here's a thumbnail. I didn't want a happy family. I don't want text on it. Like I didn't want all that. So, I mean, I could get it to where I want if I keep giving it prompts, but I might need one for a skylight though, because I don't think I see a skylight on here. So we're going to just change that out with this happy dude. Oops, wrong one. Control Z. Um, Here we go. Let's do that happy couple. This one. Okay. Let's do the skylight. I don't think I have a skylight in here. I'll read you what I'm writing. I need a thumbnail of a Windows skylight installation for my website. I do not want any text on it. Make it look realistic, you AI bot. Okay, here we go. I need a thumbnail of a Windows skylight installation for my website. I do not want any text on it. Make it look realistic, you bot. There we go. Adjust my seat a little bit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, look at that. All right, that's what I like to see. So we're gonna save this on our website, on our computer. All right, so now we're gonna upload the skylight now picture. Let's see how this comes out. Let's see how it integrates with the website. All right, so I upload that. Boom, 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 boom. Make it a little bigger. What is this size again? 380 by 254. So we're going to change this. We're going to do custom 380 by 254, I think it was. Let's see if that evens it out. Perfect. Look at that. All right. So we got the skylight. We got the window replacement. We got the window installation. We got the window repair. Our happy customers. All right. This all looks amazing. Okay. So now we're going to update it and we're going to look at the final website, how it looks. So let's see how this looks right now. We go to the website. Let's see. Bro, I did this in less than 1 hour. Obviously, there's more things that we have to do, but this is the general idea on how to get started with it. And I could probably finish this all in an hour if need be. So here will be like the specific pages that we're going to make, like the services. It'll go to like a service page here called like window replacement, window, blah, 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 blah. And I'll basically have to do the same thing on each page. I got to update the phone number to a different number. And also I got to do the logo. So let's take a look at the logo part right now. I believe like you you could just put text for now, if need be. So we're gonna remove the old logo and we're gonna put text. All right, now keep in mind, so once you remove these, you're also going to have to click where you want it to be, like so site visibility, you're gonna make sure that they're all checked so it shows up on there, and then you gotta hit publish. We might have to clear our cache too, so let me go here. So let me explain what a cache is. So a cache is like a stored version. So see here, it doesn't look good, so we have to fix it. So maybe the text, let's see if it's saved. Hold on. Header builder, site title, logo. So we're going to remove that right there. And then we're going to have to make the color of this text white. So where is this at? Site title and logo, design. We're going to change it from black to white. Like so. There, look at that. That looks amazing now. So if you want to get away with not having a logo right away, you do that. And then you're going to click publish. And then let's go back one more time and let's see how it looks with the logo. All right. That looks pretty good. So yeah, everything looks like it's pretty much updated now. So yeah, once you're done with this, you're gonna go through your other pages, you're gonna get content, you're gonna figure out what pages you want, you're gonna put a contact page, about page, service page, and that's it. You're gonna find out what phone number you want to use and you're gonna change it. So to change the phone number, you could just do it like how I was explaining here in Edit Elementor. But there's a better way if you have a default phone number on every page so you don't have to go over and change it. So like, let's say this is the phone number that I want to change. So I'm going to copy it. I'm not going to change it here, guys. Hold on. And then I'm going to go back to my WordPress dashboard. And then there's a plugin that I'm going to install. It's called Find and Replace, I believe, or Bulk Find and Replace. Let's see. Let's try to find this. So I usually use something like this. Better find than replace. Okay. So let's install that right now, and I'll show you how this works. It's very cool. Very cool. Very totally cool. Activate right now. All right. It's probably in the settings or tools or something. Find and replace right there. So we're gonna hover. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. All right, now you can see it. So you're gonna hover over that. You're gonna go to find and replace, hover over that, add new rule, and then you're gonna find. So what we're gonna find is this phone number is what we're going to find. And then we're gonna replace it with, let's say, blah, 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 right? Text all over the website. All right, so now we're changing this up. When we're done with that, we're gonna scroll down, hit add rule, success. Again, I like to delete my cache before I check because sometimes, it keeps it in there. So, boom, as you can see right now, there's the phone number. You didn't have to go in and, do a song and a dance to replace that. So let's check if it happened to replace it on all the other pages as well. Boom, look at that. All the other pages have been, oops, wrong one. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. All right. I wanted to make that bigger. So all the other pages, look how nice that website looks. She's drinking her coffee, looking out her window, or I don't even know if that's a window or not, but that's probably an image we're gonna have to replace. So here is where we change the phone number. See how it changed right there. And then let's check the about page. So see, it saves you some work in just replacing it right away on all the pages. So it's a very nifty tool to have to, to use. So that's one of my tricks of the trade. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. I really hope I was a little bit more detailed for the beginner in like generating a website with the AI tool, writing the content, setting up the WordPress. Let me know what you think. I try to, do my best. If there's anything I can improve on for this for you, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you and take care and have a great day. Peace.